Greetings everyone, this is Empowered Lioness back with a brand new video and a continuation of how people steal your energy, power and soul. So in this video we'll be covering negative dumping, emotional or heavy relationships and physical interaction, and this is part 3. So as you can see on your screen, dumping negative or emotional or heavy crap on you. Related to an earlier video is dumping heavy or emotional stuff on you. Negativity is very draining. So if you remember in an earlier video, I was talking about how people suck on you or drain your energy via getting into conflict with you and getting you to react emotionally by you being hurt by what they say about you or how they behave towards you. So negativity is very draining. So a person can sit and talk about their problems and how this or that is going wrong and how hard life is and how life is so hard and on and on and on. Which is fine. It's fine if it's equal. Like I said, it's fine if there's an equal give and take of energy. It isn't fine when the person is just going on and on and on and on and dumping everything on you and into your energy field. That's when it becomes toxic. That's when it becomes negative. And before you know it, you are drained. As we spoke about before, you are drained because you're taking everything into your being. So before you know it, you are drained, and they are walking away feeling uplifted because they have just fed off of your light by dumping their dark crap on you. You know, I mean, it's fine if somebody wants to share their issues with you or their problems with you, but like I mentioned before, it becomes draining when there isn't an equal exchange of energy, or when someone is just going on and on and on and on and actually don't even notice that you're in the room with them. That's when it becomes an issue. That's when it becomes negative. That's when it becomes toxic. And the person might not even mean to be being toxic. It just is what it is. So before you know it, you are drained and they are walking away feeling uplifted because they have just fed off of your light by dumping their dark crap on you. Again, having boundaries with people is the lesson. So let's move on. Emotional or heavy relationships. An emotional or heavy relationship is draining. And some people seek out these types of relationships. Related to an earlier video, this relationship involves drama, again the conflict, pain, heavy emotions and conflict. Constant arguing is a surefire way to give away your energy and power. Overstand and understand that you could die at any moment, and spending your time upset and bent out of shape because a woman or man you are in a relational experience with, it says relationship here, but I believe that every interaction with another is an experience, so I tend to call them relational experiences. So woman or man you are in a relational experience with is an extremely unhealthy existence. Avoid drama. So this is the lesson. This is the solution, because I'm not just going to read this. It's not just a reading without solutions. So this is the lesson. This is the solution. Avoid drama or anything emotionally heavy at all costs. Take that and run with it. So let's move on to the last section of part 3. Sex and or intercourse. One of the easiest ways to drain someone else is through sex. Again, you know what I mean. But you can see what it is. It is what it is. Okay? So one of the easiest ways to drain someone else is through sex. Sex is not just a physical interaction, it is an energetic, spiritual interaction. The biggest feeders I have met used sex as their weapon of choice. Again, take that in. Overstand and understand that if you are a giver of energy, like so very few people are, and you have sex with a feeder, you are choosing to give away your life force energy and power for a brief moment of physical pleasure. Again, it's a feed, and it's one of the major feeds that is used to drain you of your life force. Now, sex is not a bad thing. Oh no, it's not a bad thing. But if it starts to become draining, then you need to find another person to have that experience with, and you will know immediately. In fact, I think you probably would know before you had sex with the person, because something would feel off. So again, we just need to be discerning about who we allow into our spaces. We did not come to this planet to give our power away to others. We came here to grow as a collective group of beings, and if the beings we are dealing with are not playing the same game as we are, we need to shift and change those relational experiences. And that is the end of part 3. And I will be back with another video, and we will be covering, and part 4 would be the last video on this series of how people steal your energy, power, and soul. And in part 4, let me just scroll down a little bit, we will be covering, when I say we, I mean we as a collective, including the people I am reading to. So we will be covering invasion of personal space, at distance feeding, psychic cords, and violence. I look forward to you joining me for this general reading and last video. Until then, you take care. Peace and blessings. Signing off for now. Empowered Lioness.